Ahmed Tinubu is politically uninformed, says Professor Yusuf Usman. Hey guys, this is still DJM TV Daily News Updates. Ahead of the 2023 general election, a public policy expert and a staunch supporter of the People's Democratic Party, Professor Usman Yusuf, has described Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress that is politically uninformed. He arrived at his conclusion based on the decision of the All Progressive Congress presidential flag bearer to use surrogates to answer questions at the Chatham House during the interview. He dedicated some of the questions posed to him to members of his team. In a video we're about to watch, Professor Usman Yusuf has expressed his feelings, saying that Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, has not been talking to the Northerners. Instead, he has been talking to the governors of the All Progressive Congress. Professor Usman Yusuf has rejected Tinubu's idea, which appears to portray most Nigerians as incapable of selecting the best candidate for themselves. He also rejected the notion that as long as he has most of the governors backing, then their state would be his by extension. According to Professor Usman Yusuf, he said, "Do you think that through subcontracts your presidency would be delivered through surrogates like he's doing now? Does he think El-Rufai would deliver Kaduna State? No. Does he think Masri would deliver Kaduna State? No. Does he think Ganduje would also deliver Kano State to him? The answer is no. So whatever they are telling him, he needs to wake up and know that he has been politically naive about his national pride." Bola Ahmed Tinubu had went to London. What did Atiku do? He went to Lagos, the Lions Den, to send his words, and that is politics, he added, referring to the strategy being used by Atiku to gain vote from Tinubu's stronghold. Let's watch the video. We'll be right back.
The presidential candidate is auditioning for a job to the whole nation, 200 million Nigerians, and there are 90 million eligible voters. You're not talking to us? You hopped on a plane and went out there to the diaspora that have no vote, none. So you go and talk to people that do not have vote. My disappointment is, and I see that often with our candidates,
Right.
we are getting to a point where I see them with self-esteem issues. Why do you have to go to America, Belgium, or Brussels, or London to say who you are when you haven't gotten your house in order? I don't understand. I don't understand why they do what they're doing now. But the Chatham House appearance for me was a disaster. But the whole idea of outsourcing questions to his team, is there anybody in the team there that we do not know of? Is it the Nasiru El-Rufai that is new to us? Or is it the Speaker, Bajagbi Amila, that is new to us? Why is he auditioning them out there? Are they going to be the president? Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it was you the world wanted to hear and see how you respond, not outsourcing to people. And this is the problem. The current APC government, we blame them because Mr. President outsourced stuff to ministers and doesn't check. Are we going to have a repeat of the same thing? My mind tells me we're going back to that same old thing that is giving us a problem. You cannot outsource your job as the president to anybody else. We're not going to elect Nasiru El-Rufai, fire me, Bajagbi Amila, Adeleke, or the woman leader. We're going to elect you, and we want to see how you handle questions. And he did not do that. You're going to London to do what? Are the people in London going to elect you? Are the people in diaspora? So let me tell you this, to be honest. I've always said Bola Ahmed Tinubu, his politics has never been national. His politics has always been regional, in the southwest, and mostly in Lagos, where he's the El Comandante, nobody. And his inexperience nationally on the national front is showing. How, especially when he started, it was the SGF, the former SGF, who was his very good friend, Bidi Law, that said he was not going to the southeast because it's a waste of time. on money. That's what he said. So in the north, this is what I'm seeing. He is subcontracting the governors and political praise singers to bring the votes for him. I mean, this is political miscalculation. Nobody's advising him. None of the APC governors in the north have the goodwill of the people to deliver anything to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If he's given them money for that, he should get his money back. Come talk to us. We don't know him. Look, let's compare and contrast him, a Muslim from the southwest, doing the same ticket as late MKO Abiola and Kinkibe. They're totally different people. MKO Abiola invested in relationships in the north for a very long time. He knew people. Long time, since Shagari's time, 79. He invested in relationship. So also Obasanjo has invested in relationships. This guy, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, thinks it is bullion banks that will get him to the office without talking to the people, without meeting the people. And I see the questions that were asked. I was scandalized. I mean, they're not talking to us. By us, Charles, by us I mean we people in the north. They're just talking to themselves. And Gandhi said, whatever you do for me, without me, is against me. They don't understand us at all. But he should talk to people. He should appear in interviews. I like appearing in places where they're hostile to me. You break that hostility. That's the only way you break that hostility. Go meet the people. Don't subcontract your campaign for presidency to surrogates, as he's doing. Does he think Nasir El-Rufai will deliver Kaduna to him? The answer is no. Does he think Masari will deliver Katsina to him? The answer is no. Does he think Ganduje will deliver Kano to him? No. Does he think Jigawa will be delivered by Badaru? No. Does he think Atiku in Kebbi can deliver Kebbi to him? The answer is no. So whatever they are telling him, he needs to wake up. He's been politically naive on the national front.
Welcome back, guys. This is still DJMTV Daily News Update. So here we have it. We've heard from Professor Usman Yusuf, who has declared that Tinubu has been politically naive all this while. According to Usman Yusuf, he said Tinubu is not talking to the Northerners because he thinks that the All Progressive Congress has more states accrued to the APC than any other party. He thinks that the governors of those states will deliver their states to him. But that is where he got it wrong, because Usman Yusuf has said that no governor will deliver the state to him, not even Kano state will be delivered to him by Ganduje, nor El-Rufai will deliver Kaduna state to him, neither will Masri deliver Katsina state to him. So what he needs to do is to come on ground and speak to the people by himself, not delegating surrogates to speak for him. Recall that Tinubu has went to Cheltenham, and where he was asked question, he delegated the question to surrogate to answer for him. So guys, what are your thoughts and comments? For the fourth time, Tinubu was absent from the presidential candidates gathering, the debate that was aired by Arise TV, which only the candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, the candidate of the New Nigeria People Party, Mr. Musa Rabiu Kwankwaso, and the candidate of the PDP, Mr. Atiku Abubakar, were present in that gathering. And according to Musa Yusuf, while Tinubu was at Cheltenham feeding questions to his surrogate, Atiku was at Lagos, the Lions Den, telling the people to vote for him, speaking to the people that the election is based on competence and not the owner of the state. So guys, do you think that Tinubu will clinch victory in 2023? Or do you think that Tinubu is politically naive according to Usman Yusuf? What do you think? Share your thoughts and comment with us in the comment section below.